Hello friend, welcome back. So today we'll talk about daily problem of a tester and how can we solve those problems like without of course without wasting any time. So how can we solve those problems? Like the very first I have listed down here some of the problems, very common problem and we all testers face on our day-to-day life. The very first one, writing steps to reproduce the bug. It means like whenever we face any issue while doing our testing, whenever there is an issue comes in between, bug comes in between, so if we have to file that bug, if we have to report that bug, we need the steps for that. So how do we get those steps? Most of the time we used to reproduce the issue, I mean basically again perform that testing, all those steps, and at the same time we start writing those steps in the bug management tool wherever you are filing the bug. And this whole process, like reproducing the bug to get the steps, then manually writing those steps in your bug management tool, all this takes a lot of time, and this is very tedious task and nobody like that. So how can we get these steps automatically while doing the testing? If we find any bug in between, we need not to do the retest that particular scenario, and we need not to like write those steps manually. Then we don't, the second point is like screenshot. We never file a bug, I'm sure like you will agree that we never file a bug without adding a screenshot. A screenshot is a kind of like proof of that that there is an issue. So we never raise a bug without a screenshot, and in fact like without highlighting the field, and we take the screenshot manually in 90% of the cases, and then highlight that particular area wherever that bug is. Then no proof of testing, like if issue comes in production, the third point. So you see that it happen always whenever there is a production issue comes, we, I mean basically testers start blaming developer that this is their issue, developers start blaming tester that tester has missed it, and nobody has any kind of documentation. Most of the cases, like you will agree on this, that we don't document each and every scenario which we test. We don't like write the steps that we have done this particular scenario. In 99% of the cases it happened that whatever high level we have documented, and then just we deploy it. And any issue comes in production, we have to do the POC, we have to give the like we have to prove that we have not missed it, and if we have missed it, why we have missed it. So how can we have this like proof of testing, that if any issue comes in production, then we can say that we have done this testing and here's the proof, here are the steps, here are the screenshot, it was working before. And if there is any issue in production, that is something else, it is not a miss from a tester side or a developer side. So how can we get all these things automatically, and what is the solution to get all these things, like solution for all these points without doing any extra work? So let's see how can we get these steps automatically to reduce the bug, how can we get this screenshot automatically, and how we can get this documentation done for our proof of testing, or for like documentation purpose, like if tomorrow any new joinee comes, how can we give them like these are the test cases you have to test for this particular feature. So let's see how can we get all these things. So for this we have this plugin TestCase Studio, which is like very helpful, and this is absolutely free and one click solution it is. Because you see that here, suppose if we search for, let's say we searching for something like SelectorsHub, we search, hit enter, we got so many things here. Then we click back on this SelectorsHub, then let's say we click on practice page, then we click on here, enter first name. So you see that this field is disabled, and now here we have to raise a bug. So we need all those steps, screenshot each and everything whatever we have performed, but we here we will have to do it manually. So how can we get all these things automatically? Let's see. So there you go, test case studio. You see, click on this install. It will take you to this test case studio page. All the detail and description, each and everything about it is mentioned here. You can see all those features are, everything is here documented. So in three simple step you can get started. Very first thing is that you add test case studio in your browser, and this is available for all the browsers. So whichever browser you prefer, you can install it for, and then you have to pin it to toolbar. So basically, because when you will add it here, it will not show here, the icon will not show here, so you will have to pin it like this, and then it is here. Okay, and then after this, like, restart your browser, and then you can come again and start it. So, okay, so what you have to do here after installing it, you have to just click on this icon, this logo of test case studio, before starting your testing. So let's click on this, and now you start the testing. So same steps we will follow what we did just. So let's search for here SelectorsHub, hit enter, then here click on this, Alexa stop. So let's click on this test case studio logo here. It will open the test case studio window, something like this. So this is how test case studio get opened. And now let's start our testing same way. So here we'll search for, let's say, same steps we follow. Search for SelectorsHub, hit enter, then we click on this button, then suppose we right click on products, then we click on practice page, then we are clicking on first entry, and now here we have to raise a bug because this field is disabled. So you see that now we'll open this test case studio window, and you see that each and step is documented here. You see open website, click on search icon, then we enter SelectorsHub into that search field, then press enter, then click on SelectorsHub, then click on products, then we right click on products, then we click on practice page, then we click on first enter name. So all the steps are documented here. We can simply, like, if you have to file bug in any bug management tool, you simply click on this copy icon and all the steps are copied. A screenshot, you can see all the screenshots. So here this is the bug, it was bug in this field. So you see that first enter name, it is highlighted and the step name is here. If you look at other screenshots, each and every field is highlighted in all the screenshot. So whichever field, on whichever field you have performed the action, that will be highlighted in red outline and you can see the step name. So it becomes so easy that you got all these steps, you got a screenshot, you also get the data, XPath and cssSelector. Lot many other features are there, like you can add a step, delete a step, you can get the XPath, you can get it with command. If you want to add expected result, you can add the expected result as well. And then once you are done, simply what you have to do before closing it, you click on this test case, download test case, and you see that test cases and screenshot both are downloaded here. And this will be, so you see that the problems which we were talking about, like the first one, writing steps, so we got these steps. Second problem was a screenshot, we got this screenshot here, as well as the fields are highlighted, we need not to take the screenshot manually and then highlighting the field. And the third problem was the documentation, proof of the testing. So now you have the proof of testing. Whenever there will be any issue, if any issue comes in production, you can always show it to your manager that you have done this testing, and here is the proof, and here are these are the screenshots, so that you can do it. So this way it will help a lot to get each and everything for you documented, and steps, XPath, automation script, uh, screenshot, everything without doing anything. What you have done, you just click on this logo before starting, before you started your testing. just simple clicked on this logo. That's all you have to do. So this way it will help a lot to save a lot more time for you, energy, as well as it will improve your productivity and any kind of like gap between you and developer and anything which if break in production, that you will always have the solution for that, answer for that. So this is TestCase Studio, guys. It will help a lot. If you haven't checked it out, do check this out. This is very helpful tool, absolutely free. And you see that if you like, because there will be question and there will be like things that come may come in your mind that uh, is it safe and secure. So let me just show you in Chrome store here. This is absolutely safe and secure. You can see that it is being featured as well, and it has the verified batch everything. So when you hover here, it shows that follows recommended practices for Chrome extension. And you see that here also it runs offline, so we don't save any kind of data, because when you will be recording, you must be thinking that what if like you record some data like user ID, password, etc. Will it, is it going to save? No, it is not going to save anything. It runs absolutely in your local, so this is 100% safe and secure. And if it is not allowed in your company, like extensions are blocked in your company, you can get it whitelisted easily. Just request them, they will run some script on this to test whether this is safe and not, and 100% it is safe, so they will whitelist this tool. And many companies have are already using it and they have whitelisted, and in fact in many banking companies it is being used. So definitely it will be whitelisted if it is if extensions are by any chance blocked in your company. And if you haven't tried the pro version, if you want more advanced feature, then do try the pro version of TestCase Studio. That has even much advanced, like more advanced feature. Like you get an option of like copying complete test case, downloading in CSV PDF format, separate screenshot, recording feature. Then you also get the URL for each step. You get the like if you perform any action, you will get lot more thing here in pro version. So and in fact, like under pro plans, you can check it out like what all features are there here in the pro version. So you see that new UI, screenshot, and lot more things. You get the network logs, you get the URL for each steps, and then you can also do the video recording. Dark theme is available, undo feature is there, a lot more customization is there. So this is the pro version. If you haven't tried, do try this. And this is absolutely like almost free only, just like $2.5 per month, so which is almost not even a coffee cost. So very cheap. Do give it a try. With that, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, I will request you please subscribe to the channel, because I used to keep creating a lot more videos and informative videos which will be helpful for you guys. So do subscribe and like, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you need any feature in the TestCase Studio, in SelectorsHub, TestCase Hub, if you haven't tried those tools like SelectorsHub, TestCase Hub, do give it try, because they are very helpful and huge time saver features those tools are. That, thank you so much. Bye bye.